All right. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I don't sing. All right. Welcome to the third color along for the Sunflower in the Circle of Life book. Messing with the screen here. Okay, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to for the next color along, but that's okay. It was a very busy day and I'm pretty tired, but um, I wanted to get in here and work on this. All right. I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get, but I'll do the best I can. Okay. This is my handy dandy little notebook that I just write down all of the pages I color and all of the colors that are on that page. I put the date that I started and the date that I ended, and the book, of course, and the page, and who inspired me. Basically, it's whose tutorial did I follow, or did I just make it up myself, which I do have a couple of those. Anyway, there's some wonderful artists, and I just like to start with what they do. I think for beginners, well, and even for ones that have been at it for a while, that watching somebody that is more experienced with whatever medium you have and copying them in a sense, you're following their direction and you're picking their colors, using the colors they picked. I think that helps you to know what you like, because you might get into a project and you think, well, I don't like that particular color. I think I'm going to change it to this one. Or you might decide that you want to do the picture in a completely different style that they did. It kind of helps you know what your style is too. And I think that's how it is in not just coloring pages, but in painting and drawing. It's just a great way to learn, so it's all right. This one, I got from the idea of the ideas for the colors and for how I'm doing it from different places. So in a sense, it's my work too. And this part right here, this part, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but excuse me. I wanted this part to be gold also, like these parts here, but further back. And I thought, well, why don't I just put in like some kind of gray, whether it's French or warm or cool, and see if that kind of makes it feel like it's going in the back. And it did, except that now it looks wooden to me. And I like that. I like how it's turned out that way. So I'm just going to go with it. And let's see, what did I do since the last time? I kind of made these, what do you call them? Shiny spots. I made them not bolder, well, brighter. They were drawn in with, what did I use? Jelly rolls. I used an 8 and a 10 of jelly rolls. Yep. And, you know, after a while it dries and then you can kind of keep going over it. So I like that. I'm probably going to do some different things with highlighting in here too, but I did finish these 4. I had 2 of them done, and then I finished the other 2. And the last time, if you remember, I showed you how I did the leaves here, where I would take the jelly roll and go over the black lines of the veins in these leaves, and then I would go over it when it dried. I would go over it with pale sage, and then I might go in there with that's just to get it started, and then I might go in there with something like grass blade from the dragon set of the Black Widows. And you think, why did you do it that way, Leslie? Because the Black Widows are a little harder than the Prismacolors. The Prismacolors, you know, we all love it, and they're softer. And I wanted a bit of that on there first, and then I would come back in with this and make it look more like the veins of a sunflower. Sorry about the dogs. If you hear them bark, you just do. Anyway, here's the little highlight of our little circle that are like, what are those like? Like little glass bubbles, maybe. And I put them over here too. All right, so when the dog stopped barking, I do apologize. Life happens. I think I'm going to continue on with this part to make it look like wood, or very, what do you call it, old, not rusted. What is gold when it's, anyway, it's faded. And then I'll probably do some more of the seeds. And I've kind of decided what I wanted to do with these, but not quite. So I'm going to work on what I know I want. And for the gold, I chose the dark umber, sienna brown. You see that? Goldenrod, jasmine, and cream. This is a, gosh, why am I having such a hard time explaining things today? Coming up with words, probably because I'm very tired. I had a long day. Y'all know how that is. Anyway, this is a set of pencils for gold by Sarah from Australia. I know you know who she is. I'll try to put her link somewhere in here. Let's see. How can I get those closer? So I've got dark umber, sienna, goldenrod, jasmine, and cream. And she had 4 different, Sarah Clark, she had 4 different sets of colors that she picked for different styles of gold. And I like these for this project, so that's what I picked. Let's get started. Alright. What I have been doing is starting out with putting the highlights in first. And then just gradually getting darker in some spots. And that's about it. I'm not pushing terribly hard. This is just kind of setting the color placement, I guess you could call it. Okay. Of course, you can do this any way you want. You can follow what I'm doing. You can use any combo. That's what I was trying to come up with. Combo. Gosh, this day has just kicked my rear end. This is Jasmine. Hi, Dee. How are you? I'm just fumbling over my words over here. Don't mind me. Oop. I hear a thunderclap about to start. Or I saw it. I saw the flash. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment this morning. And then I needed to take our foster dog to the vet. And that was all the way into Dallas. And then I came home for a short time, and then I needed to go get my hair cut. And I'm ready for a nap. And now my dogs, one of my dogs is nervous about the weather, so I'm trying to be sympathetic to her, but at the same time, if you're too sympathetic with a dog that's fearful like that, you end up kind of backfiring it backfires on you. They become more nervous during thunderstorms or what do you call it? Fireworks, things like that. And it's just better to give them some comfort, you know, but not overly comfort, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely Aaron Day. It all kind of just came together at once. Um, yeah. But all is well. It was a good doctor visit, and the foster dog is going to go to another foster that would be better for her. And then I've got my hair cut. I really like it. So let's see what's next. That was Jasmine. I've heard that before. Then there's a dependence which they can't get past. A dependence that they can't get past. I'm trying to think, are you talking about the dogs going to a different foster? Yeah, you know, I think though it didn't take her a terribly long time to get settled. So I don't think that she will have a problem with the next foster. Yeah, yeah. And it's hard, you know, you want to be a good foster, um, but you know, if a dog would be better in a different place, then that's what you have to do. It is. But I'm sure that she will go on to um, find her forever home. I hope she does quickly. But, you know, we were there for when the previous foster needed us to. She couldn't foster because of some kind of family emergency that came up, and um, so it worked out that way. That way, the dog is not, you know, so stressed that they can't settle. Because if she had to give her up suddenly, um, you know, then it would have been hard. Thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with not quite the darkest. This is Sienna Brown. Okay, is it starting to do that where it having trouble focusing? I don't know. What I'll probably do here is go in with a second layer, which I think works really nice. And hopefully that will make it shinier, you know, like shiny metal. Yeah. But she did really well at her vet visit, so we're happy of that. Alright. So I'm not a very heavy-handed colorist, And that's why I've got so many layers. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite books. At the end of the month, I'm going to do what I finished in August, and one of the pages that's got to be my favorite one I've ever done is in there. Although I did actually show it in my end of July video because I started it in July. So I thought maybe I can get away with that. Okay, I'm going to come back here and go over those spots again. I'm sorry I'm not being very helpful as to how to do some of these things. I think I did it in one of the other ones. Okay. Oh, yeah. There are a lot of good tutorials for that. I looked at one. Sarah Clark's is really good. Coloring with Elena is also another good one. I think Coloring with Kay, she recommends, I can't remember who she recommends. But yeah, there's all sorts of good tutorials out there. I think if I could get a handle on, and I think I'm doing that with this book, to where to put each of the colors to make it more, look more gold looking. I think I might be able to do a video on it. I don't know why there was green there, but I had to get rid of that. I know one thing they say is one of the keys to good metal, shining metal, is to make the darks really dark and the lights really light. So contrast, a lot of contrast. Oh, thanks. Oh, good. Yeah. Let's see, where am I? Thanks for watching. I get kind of tripped up over my words, and sometimes I can't think of things to say it correctly. Something I like to do also with this is I like to overlap with so a lighter pencil, just overlap all the colors. So like with the cream, I kind of overlapped here, and with jasmine I overlap the whole, the dark colors, and now I'm coming in and overlapping just a little bit because it makes a neat little gradation. Whether that's right for metal, I don't know. That's what, oh, look at there, I missed a spot. Makes sense? Oh yeah, Kay is one of my favorites. Absolute favorites. And Coloring with Elena too. I'm always talking about them in my videos. And then you've got Chris Ching and My Colorful Country Life. Alright, I still think it ought to be darker in some of this, but we'll do this now. Something I forgot to watch out for. But that's okay because I can come back in here with the darks. Is kind of to leave a little line here. I might be able to erase it out a little bit. Remember, watch the tip of your eraser before you go putting it into something and just making a mess. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go to on the edge there. I usually use my electric eraser for that, but I decided to try that. Oh, is Lucy the name of the lady in color, My Colorful Country Life? I'm sure she said her name 100 times. I don't think I've watched that many of her videos. But good. Now I'll remember it. Yeah, there's a lot. And they all have different styles. And you know, you just get different different ways of doing things from everyone, and it's really fun. Oh, two different ladies. Yeah. Now I'm going to go in with my darkest, which is the dark umber. And I'm going to just darken some of that. I think I'm actually doing this differently than I did before, but that's okay. We'll just learn together. Oh, okay. Kind of like Emily Illustrator. Or Lady Hawk. Now I gotta look, sit back from that and look at it. Yeah, if you have any tips for me about how to improve my videos, or if you want me to color a different page or learn a specific skill, that'd be all right. I like doing that. I'm gonna blend those together a little bit. Now I'm gonna try something. Emma Colors, yeah. I'm going to cover over some of these black lines on the side next to that lighter bit, and see how that works. I might go over that with the cream color. I think that's really all I wanted to do on that one. But maybe not. On these over here, I used paint pen. Okay. Now I'm going to do this other magical thing. I'm trying to remember if I used French gray on that. I need to remember things that I do because it comes back and I think, oh no, what did I do? Yeah, I'm not sure I used French gray or cool gray or warm gray. So this is yellows and browns, right? And well, I could just try it out on one thing. If I don't like it, I can erase. Okay, that didn't come out like that one. So I'm guessing that I did not use French gray. You think being in art for so long that I would remember what these are. Okay. They're the warm colors. So why don't we try warm? I bet that's what I used. Yeah, I forget things, and I think, oh well, I remember what I used that for. I remember. Ha. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly erase that top bit, and I will try the warm gray. Yeah, that's starting to look like that part now. Good. I might go in with a little darker on that. Now that I've put this lovely golden stuff down, I'm going to turn it into wood. What is it called when gold is kind of faded, darkened? I know the word, but I just can't think of it. Not tarnished. Maybe that's it. Oh, I just had the word in my mouth. It went away. Ah, I had the word again. It left. Don't you hate that? Welcome to my long day. That is looking better. Maybe I used a little darker on that last time. Let's try 70. Tarnished is the only thing I can think of, really. Yeah. Because it wouldn't be rust. Because gold doesn't rust. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Put those highlights back in there a little bit. just to see. Not bad, not bad. I may not do a long video tonight. Pretty tired. Oh my gosh, guess what I got? Drum roll. It's funny that I'd be excited over this. Look, I got the 100. And the colors of the world. That's so fun. And I got them for a really good deal. Y'all, Joann's had a great deal. I mean, they were on sale anyway, and then you can add another coupon on top of that. Really good. Okay, I'm gonna go over this highlight with that. Okay. Yeah. I didn't really think that I wanted Crayola's color pencils because I thought, well, they're just a kid's pencil, right? And then a lot of colorists use those and they do a great job, wonderful job. And I thought, well, maybe I don't need to be a pencil snob and thankful. I'm just so above Crayola. And it was really Emily Illustrator that taught me into it on her video, her live stream today. My dog is getting sick on the floor. I may have to go away for a second. Yeah, not anymore. Now I think, well, I'm going to give all kinds of pencils a try. I did buy another set that was, oh, you know, Pamela, she might have something for gold, a gold tutorial. Or a metal in general. Yep. Do you feel better? Yeah. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to work on this little one right here. This one shouldn't take quite as long. Now, some people like to start out with the dark areas and then the light, and some want to do light areas and then the dark. But all of them say use the darkest last. I'm going to put my lights there, and I'm going to go in with the darks in the spaces in between. I'm going to try it that way. Okay, let's go in with this one. You too. Yeah, Kelly just wanted what she wanted. Thanks for coming in. It means a lot when people watch my stuff. It makes me feel happy. Oop. Okay, now this one. Yeah. Okay, so you probably can't see this here now. I shine the light on it enough. That it left a little bit of a gap here, and I should have done that. Yep, until next time. On these, and I may go back in and fix that, but that kind of, I think, also helps it to look rounder this way rather than rounder this way. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, now I'm going to go over all of those with this color. Did I already do? Let's see, I can't remember what I did. Okay, and then back with this one. Okay. You can go back over any of it with any of the colors. Probably not the dark one, because then it would be too dark. But usually with one of the lighter colors. And that helps it kind of come together. She left a great big present right there under all that paper. And she got rid of those shoes that she got into today.
Oh. So that's helping you? Not too scared of the rain.
Well, she is, but
That's not what you came wanted me for. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Back to our regular scheduled programming. Hee hee. Now I'm going to come in with the dark. Thank you, Steve. That doesn't look half bad. Well, maybe it looks half bad, but at least not, doesn't look all bad. Right? Okay, now I'm going to come in with the Jelly Roll and cover some of, oh come on, Jelly Roll. I may have to come in with the tin. Oh, there we go. I am looking at a reference photo to help me get this right. Probably have to go over that bit again because I'm going to be coloring the inside. Cool beans. Pretty neat. All right, I think I'll do these ones. These ones. I'm rubbing all kinds of colors all over this. Do these ones together. These together. This one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Okay, and I'm going to use the, I think I need to sharpen this. This is Sienna Brown. Okay, I'm going to darken this area. And this one. And these lines don't have to be perfectly formed. And we'll go with goldenrod. They just need to be put in different places. We've got your highlight and your reflection, so we can imagine that I'm tweaking some other stuff here. We can imagine where the reflections might be and what might be nearby. Don't know. Okay, I did that one. Now we're back to this one. Ready? No, no, Jasmine. I forget which one I start with. I think I'm gonna go all over it all with the jasmine. Then hit the highlights again. I think I might go over those with this. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and come in with, oh, I forgot to work on that. That might be a little bit too dark here. I guess I need to sharpen jasmine too. Sometimes I just can't be bothered by sharpening. Like pencil, you just work no matter what I'm doing. It's thundering, it's raining. That means it's raining in Texas. I would ordinarily go outside and enjoy the rain, but it's dark and there's lightning. So I will just enjoy it from the inside. I might put a little of this on that. I don't really need a ton on this one. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I do apologize. I'm new to this here fancy stuff. This one has more the dark in there, which I kind of like. Probably should have go ahead and do the middle on this one. It's so small. I'm just using those same colors. Okay, now we're going to use the highlights. You could also use acrylic paint or gouache or anything you want to put these other highlights. Okay, how long have I been on? 8:07. Almost an hour. Okay, I think I'll do to get out the where is it? Stuff gets lost on my table. I'm sure everybody has that. Okay, yeah. I like using the black polychromos for that, for what I'm about to do. For what I'm about to do. I just take the cream and color that seed, and then I come in with some brown and kind of come in to this side. Okay, and then come in with this. You know, I think maybe I've sharpened this once. I use it for something every day. Well, this may not be perfectly perfect, but nothing is, right? Okay. When I'm not using my Jelly Roll pens, I'm using the Artistro. I kind of like them better than Posca. Don't shoot me. But, you know, to each his own. I'm gonna cover the edges. in the middle. And it looks a little bit more like a sunflower seed. Cool. All right. I think that's all I'll do for tonight. I'm hoping I'll get the rest of the circles and the rest of this part and these lines here, the ones that look wooden or tarnished, whichever one you want to say. I'm just wondering if I use coal gray on some of this. This is looking very warm over here. I don't think it matters. You know, it's fun. Okay, y'all have a great day. I will see you later. Bye.